Hi everybody, Gila's back! She's
Hello.
alive!
I never died.
He's alive! You won? No? And Brenda's here too.
Hi.
Today, I'm telling a story. And it's a nice story. It's about the last time I asked someone to marry me.
What?
Yeah, it gets really emotional. So here's the story of I call her my Brazilian roller coaster wife. Let's just get straight into it. As you guys know, I'm from the 239 swag. So I'm going to university here, Dunk City, but I have friends who are going to Tampa to USF Bulls. Every once in a while I go visit them. Following me? This is getting crazy. First time I went to visit them was with a couple of friends of mine. Gila was there.
I was?
Yes, and her man.
Right, Busch Gardens.
It was a road trip and it was pretty awesome. On our trip there, we went to Busch Gardens. The amusement park, attraction, safari, roller coasters, everything. Tila knows what I'm talking about.
No, I do. I remember.
So what I go to Busch Gardens for is a safari, to learn about animals. I didn't like roller coasters, ever, in my whole life. I always avoided them. I went to extreme measures to not ride them. When I was 4 one time, I went on a roller coaster and I remember not liking it. Because of that, I never went on a roller coaster. Now I was like 18, still never gone on any roller coasters. Of course, my buddies are like, if you're gonna hang out with us, you gotta ride roller coasters. And I'm just like, nah, man, I don't need that. Nah. There was no fighting it. So we go on Cheetah Hunt, their newest attraction. The fastest magnetic inductance coaster in the US, question mark.
That's
Fact check
probably
me.
a lie.
I think I remember hearing that somewhere. Whatever. I used the excuse, okay, but it was true. I really needed to pee really badly. So I'm like, hey guys, I can't get on the coaster with you. I'm sorry, but I've really got to go to the bathroom. How about you guys get on that coaster? I'll meet you guys after because I need to go to the bathroom. Once again, there was no fighting it. We wait in line for 45 minutes. My bladder is about to explode. I'm thinking to myself, it's for friends, right? It's because I care about my friends, nothing of my own volition. That's what friendship's all about. Friendship is magic. We finally get to the front of the line. I'm trickle down there. Of course, we get to the coaster and it's only 2 people. Like 2 people allowed, 2 seats next to each other. So they go on and then they leave me.
You didn't want to go.
You didn't know it was 2 people.
Nope. I'm left to ride my own first roller coaster, just me, myself, with a giant bladder problem. Nothing can go wrong. I see them shoot off at 60 miles per hour. I get more nervous and more nervous. I need to pee more and more. Not looking good for Josh right now. I get on the next one and then next to me sits another person. Yeah, she was nice to look at.
You mean she was pretty?
I guess if you want to be vulgar about things, well, yeah. I didn't want to use such foul language in a G-rated video.
Like pretty?
If we're going those lengths to offend our viewers, okay.
Okay, calm down.
So I tell her, spark conversation, get my mind off of things. This is the first time I ride a roller coaster. And she says in her accent, which I don't know from where, oh my gosh, no way. I love roller coasters. I can help you. So I'm just like, okay, hold my hand. And I give her my hand. And she gives me her hand. Like it was super cheesy. We shoot up at 60 miles per hour, loop-de-loop, spinning around. I'm screaming, not peeing my pants. The whole time holding hands with a super awesome person.
You mean pretty?
Wow. Well, if we're gonna put labels on things, okay.
There's nothing wrong with she was pretty.
Okay, fine. The ride ends. I had the time of my life. I loved it. Then I'm like, whew, I thought I was gonna pee my pants. She laughed. Her smile lit up my bladder.
Because she was pretty.
Wow, okay. I guess if we're just gonna slap people in the face with insults, then go for it. Call it that. Well, I'm not saying anything. Then she starts talking in what I recognize as Portuguese to the 2 people sitting in front of us. There are 2 guys. And they start talking in Portuguese. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know Portuguese, sorry. It sounded like that. I do know just a little bit of Portuguese. I'm gonna go off on a tangent. Sorry, people. Back in the day, I went to a Brazilian church with my family. They were preaching. I was like, yeah. I did not understand Portuguese, not one word of it. I learned a couple of things. I learned frango, chicken, that's all you need to know. I also learned obrigado. I thought it meant God bless you. I would shake hands with people in the church, hola, and I'd be like, obrigado. I'd hold the door open for people as they walk in, obrigado, obrigado. It means thank you, not God bless you. And no one told me. I was there for like 4 months saying obrigado to everybody. Because of my time at the Brazilian church, I knew some Portuguese. So what I say is, "Você fala português?" And of course, they lose their minds. If you're around any Brazilian people, just say that. They'll lose their minds. And they started talking to me in Portuguese. Oh, la, la, la. Oh, that's all I know how to say, actually. Sorry. Frango. And then they laughed, and it was like the four of us were having a good time on the roller coaster. We get off. Yeah, I thank her. I actually say obrigado to her, which is nice. And then, you know, I go to the bathroom immediately. Later that day, I'm walking around the park with Gila, and I see her again, ridden with nervousness because she was there in my weakest moments. I turn to Gila and start yelling at Gila. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but I start shouting it loudly just to project confidence, show that I'm the alpha male that she desires. And it made her laugh. That worked. And I'm just like, my life is set. Roller coaster, Brazilian lady. Next time I see her, I'm going to go all the way. I'm gonna ask her to marry me. It was decided. Later that day, Marita comes to Busch Gardens.
She does?
Yep. And I was talking to Marita, and out of the corner of my eye, my peripheral vision,
yes!
I
remember that.
I see her. I think I was holding like 2 giant tubs of popcorn or something. I just like put it down. I'm like, Marita, shh, I gotta go. And I run and I chase her, you know, weaving in and out of people, strollers, jumping over them, kicking babies, jumping, riding giraffes. And before she gets on her ride, I'm like, hey, what's your name? Improvising.
Her hair wasn't even that long. It was short and she had her ponytail and she was wearing workout clothes.
Isabella.
What was her name too?
Isabella, will you marry me? Looked her straight in her soul, and I asked her those questions. The one thing every man does not want to hear. I had to live through. I understand you guys. Ask someone to marry them. They reject you, because what she said was, I'm engaged. Awesome. Nice knowing you. See you, Isabella. And then I walked the walk of shame. Wah, wah, wah. Isabella from Brazil, if you're watching, and things didn't work out with that guy.
Josh. She's probably married already. That was like last year.
Who knows? Wouldn't it be awesome though if she was watching?
That would be really weird, and then her husband would come and find you, and then he would kill you. He's Brazilian, dude.
It's not America.
He'd be like, Frango, Frango! And like slice me with a machete.
Take to the Amazon.
What if she really is watching?
What if some other random Isabella from Brazil is watching? Thanks for watching. That's my marriage proposal story. If you guys like it, subscribe. If you're out there, comment on this video. I'm still looking for you. My body is ready. As in, I don't need to pee. Wait, that could be, I don't know.
Really?
Whatever.
Wrong.
Alright, see you guys.